I got my first 1-star review on Insulin Kid. I was expecting this, and it still sucks. And it's exactly what I thought would cause me to get a 1-star review from someone. Insulin Kid does not cover the technical aspects of diabetes. It doesn't cover the CGMs, what your carb ratio is. I wanted to tackle the emotional aspect of an initial diagnosis with type 1 diabetes. And one of the first questions I think a lot of people have, and one that I had early on, is the question of food. In the early stages of my diagnosis, I was kind of scared to eat anything. And I think it's important to address that with kids especially. So the concerns in this review are valid, and I want people to know before they buy Insulin Kid, you are not going to learn how to use your CGM or how to inject insulin or how to prick your finger. Now, I do plan on covering that in later books. I want Insulin Kid to deal with things like that in the future. Like he goes and talks with a kid about finger pricks and how they're not as scary as they seem and how they only hurt for just a second and then they're healed. And eventually you get used to them.
You get used to it.
But the first book, just like any origin story of any superhero, I wanted to start him off somewhere. And the first question I wanted answered was, what kind of food can you eat? And the answer is, you can eat anything with a proper plan agreed upon with your doctor and your parents if you are a young diabetic. So, if you're looking for a technical book on how to manage diabetes, Insulin Kid, at least this story, is not for you. Future ones, yes. But this story, the first story of Insulin Kid, does not deal with any technical aspects of diabetes. It deals with the emotions behind an initial diagnosis and how my main character, Jacob, deals with it himself and helps a little girl at a party later in the book talk with her parents and ask them if she can have a piece of cake at this birthday party. A 1-star review sucks, but I'm glad someone brought it up. All right, I'm gonna go cry off camera about my 1-star review, but I hope you buy a copy of Insulin Kid and enjoy the story. See ya.